Hey, how's it going, everyone? So here we are doing some scrolls once again. And what I decided to do for this particular episode is go ahead and play some live games, some ranked matches against other players. The last video I did, I kind of showed you guys just kind of like me getting started in the game. But I've been doing a little bit more playing as of the the recording of this one here. I'm not very super high rating yet. I have been doing a few matches against some players. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in, do like 1 or 2 games, depending on how long they are, and we'll see how it goes. So once again, I'm doing my growth deck here, and mostly my deck revolves around trying to get a bunch of the puppies out. I call it my puppy deck. So once I get all these wolves going here, the goal is to try and set up a bunch of great wolves and use the cooldown reduction from placing down a ragged and using rallies to just crush my opponents. Now, I kind of hate it whenever this happens, whenever I get all the raggeds and greats like early on. So this is already a bad start, in my opinion. So I got to figure out what exactly I want to sacrifice here. The ragged wolves I like to cast, or sorry, not the ragged, sorry. For some reason I was thinking those were mangies. No, it's mangies that I don't like to get early on, because I like to use the mangies after I put down a great wolf in order to reset that cooldown. But the raggeds are fine. Yeah, I like. Obviously, I want those early on, as long as I don't lose them right away. I like to hold on to them to give that great wolf that extra damage that he needs to really put big pressure on my opponent. So right away, he's put down one of the little mini automatons. So I'm going to protect my wolf here with a Gravehawk. Now, these Gravehawks are pretty nice to actually keep alive in the back and do a bit of buffing to, because they have relentless attacks. So they can be like a substitute to having a actual a set of great wolves, but only if you can get the proper buffs on them. For now, though, I don't really focus too much around buffing up the actual Great Hawks. Instead, I use them as a bit of a shielding. Since they have the 3 health, I use them a bit of a shielding for my wolves in order to keep my wolves alive long enough to actually get those great wolves out and stuff like that. So, crap, he's using that spark. Do hate the spark, man. Those cards can do a lot of damage to the growth deck. A lot of my cards are very low HP, and just they're all about speed and getting them out there quickly and buffing each other up. But really, individually, my cards are not that good, and that's kind of how the growth deck works. Hopefully, he's not going for a lot of Gravelocks. Those Gravelocks can really add up and do some disgusting stuff to you if you're not careful. Oh man, I really hate that spell, Plating. So next attack that I do on that guy is going to completely whiff and do nothing, which is really annoying. Yeah, he's actually getting a lot of Gravelocks out. So the more Gravelocks that he gets, the more dangerous they become, especially if he starts to put down some Elders and things like that. So hopefully we can take care of that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice that for some more resources in order to get a mangy out. That's going to reset the cooldown on this wolf here, which is not a big deal. He only does 1 damage, but now that combined with my Gravelock here, I can actually take out this cannon automaton. And actually, no, let's see. This guy is about to attack. I should probably take him down. All right, so we're gonna move down here. Sorry, we want to take that one down since he's about to attack. Usually, the idea with strategy is you want to take out the units that are about to attack you, so that you take as little damage as possible. All right, nice and clean, nice and simple. Well, now that we've gotten ourselves to about 4 resource, we're at the point. Oh, damn it! Another burn. I hate that spell, and it gives him an extra scroll. So, anyways, what I was gonna say is, now that we are here, we're getting to the point where we don't have a lot of cards, and that tends to happen once I get down to, or once I get up to like my 4 or 5 resource count. So I'm gonna have to get rid of Rally. I want to hold on to the Great Wolf. We're going to go ahead and get extra cards. Oh, yeah, that's actually nice. So rather than sacrificing a card for resource, I decided to go for the extra card, which is useful. So we're going to grab This Vatar, however you say that. And that's going to give us an extra resource as long as he stays alive. Now, I don't know if it's in my best interest to keep it, up top like that. But sometimes if you do that, you can force them to split their units a little bit and give yourself a little bit more breathing room to create your little formation and things like that. So I don't know if he's actually going to do that. Damn, he's already getting a bunch of units built up here. Luckily, he did not. I don't know what he was thinking. He could have killed off my Gravehawk there, but instead he decided to attack the idol. Which, I mean, attacking an idol is fine, but you generally always want to attack and kill the enemy's units rather than attack the idol, because otherwise you're just going to get overwhelmed eventually. Let's see. I can go ahead and attack this guy and do... it's not going to kill him because he's got that plating on. That sucks. Well, if I did a Crimson Bull, I can take him out. That would give my Ragged Wolf enough damage to destroy him. I am going to lose my Gravehawk, though. There's nothing I can do about that right now. This Kinfolk Brave is really nice to put down. Those guys are awesome because they have no cooldown really, other than when you first place them. They will attack every single turn, and so once you buff them up, they're really good candidates for the Bear Pact or whatever it's called. The one that gives you +2 health and +2 damage. That will really make your kinsmen very strong, actually. And in fact, these guys are the Kinsfolk Brave. They are the most expensive card, I think, and you'll buy them for like 1,100 gold in the trading channel. Luckily, I have 2 of them already, so just need to get my 3rd one from trading. I just haven't spent any time doing any trading or anything like that. So I'm going to move out of the range of that catapult, and for some reason he put it like all the way in the back, so it's only getting those back 3. And that gives me a lot more breathing room. So a bit of a bad positioning on his part. This guy's probably just a mediocre at best with his strategy. So hopefully I don't lose. I would probably feel kind of bad. All right, there we go. Got 2 of the health off of that ballista or whatever catapult thing. So far it's going to be safe. It's not really going to hit me or do anything. I feel like he should have put that catapult behind his structure. That way it would be protected. Those things are annoying. Okay, thank God it did not hit me though. So that cannon thing, it will shoot and hit for 5 damage, but it is very random. It is random. So I got my Great Wolf down. I can go ahead and put another one if I prefer. To figure out what to do. Dramatic Power is kind of nice for just locking down a lane. You won't be able to move your units if you use it. Biting Root does the same thing to their units, except without buffing them. So you can actually use Dramatic Power against your enemy in a lane that you're just like, all right, screw it, I'm going to give this lane up. You can put that down and be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Great Wolf, and then we're gonna get rid of our roots. There we go, Bear Paw, that's the one I was talking about. So next round, I should probably, now that I've taken out that Mangonel, or whatever it's called, I can actually buff him up with a Bear Paw. That's going to make him really strong for just continuous attacking, constant DPS. And for now, though, I do need to take these wolves up here and take his cannon out, actually. That's going to be really important to do. He's putting down a couple of walls, so I feel like he may be trying to set up something here that he's going to put down behind. I don't know what... It's kind of weird. I don't know what he's going for. Like, he's putting units out in front, not behind the wall, and I'm able to sit there and attack them. I can take him out right now if I choose to. Let's see, 5 damage. It takes, so that'll die to that assault right there. I'll go ahead and put this guy up here and attack his little cannoneer dude. I really would like to put a Bear Paw in there, but yeah, screw it. We're going to go ahead and do a Bear Paw. We have time. I'm not really concerned with it. He's got 2 rounds before he's able to attack with that guy. And now if he was going to attack right on that round, I might move my guy out of the way so that I don't take damage. But that's fine. In fact, you know what? Screw it. We're going to go ahead and go for 2 bear paws. That's going to make him really strong. 6'6". It's going to be very hard to take out. And every time he attacks, he's just going to be doing large amounts of damage. Okay. Boom. So there goes the cannon. Now, I actually won't be able to attack in time. I don't know. I don't know if the Bear Pact was a good time to do that because of the fact that I'm not going to have my attack ready to go. I could have killed him with 4 damage, to be honest, but I don't know. Ooh, charge coils. These are really frustrating. They can, every round, they'll do like 1 point of damage to just a random unit. And since I'm a growth deck, like most of my units can get taken out pretty quickly by that. I really like this Frostgale spell, but right now I've already got 2 units that would die instantly by just casting that, so that would not be a smart decision. So I'm going to take free damage here. I don't know, maybe I should block with my wolf. You know, yeah, let's go ahead and block with my wolf. Keep him, he'll stay alive, it should be okay. Although, I don't know, this is a wolf strategy. I really hope he doesn't like buff it up and kill my wolf. That would be really sad. But let's see here. We can go ahead and give ourselves a Crimson Bull. That'll allow us a lot more damage. 7 damage on him. That'll break through the wall here and take out his little thingy in the back there. So I don't have to worry about it. Dryatic Power. I don't know if I need that. But I could log down that lane. So we're at 9 damage right now. Look at that. All the way through the end and 2 extra damage on the last idol. So that was pretty sick. So pretty soon I could get a Kinsfolk Jarl, but I have not been sacrificing cards for resource lately. I've just been sticking with my 5. That's so far has been working out. As long as I don't see him sacrificing for the late game as well, then I should be okay. So I'm surprised he's actually at... actually, no, now that I think about it, I'm actually only at 4 because I've got Viatar who buffs it up an extra 1. So I really have been kind of slacking. I've just been placing down units. And for now, it's been working out, though. It's definitely risky because if he had been building up resources, then he would definitely have a large advantage late game as long as he was able to at least quell some of my units here. But I just don't think he's been playing his stuff correctly. Okay, let's see. So we're going to do a lot of damage to this idol. This guy's going to get taken out by the wolf. I'll do a little bit of extra damage to the idol behind him. I could put Bear Paw on again once again, but that's almost overkill at that point because he doesn't have Relentless. I would like to put down another Kinfolk Brave. Then we can Bear Paw that one. That would, yeah, there we go. So that's going to be much more intelligent as far as I'm concerned. We only have 1 resource left. We could put Dryatic Power on something, but I don't think that's necessarily. I almost feel like holding on to it just to sacrifice. I'm not completely concerned. I mean, I could technically put it on this guy, just make him do a lot of damage to that idol. And only problem with that is that he's going to be stuck in that lane. I won't be able to use him for moving around. And overall, I don't really need him to do that extra 1 damage. Because he's just going to kill it on the next turn anyways. I've got 2 of these guys now. And I mean, my whole board is filled with units. I'm pretty sure he's like totally screwed right now. Since he's only got 5 resource, no units against my buffed up pack of Kinsfolk Brave as well as my wolves. Ether Pump. Now, that would be a good unit if he had played that previously behind his walls. And if it had started to tick away at my stuff, then that would have been terrible for me. Just a little bit too little, too late. Maybe he just had some bad draws, I don't know. So we're going to move this out of the way. This guy will instantly take out the Ether Pump. The Great Wolf here is about to be doing some big damages. We're going to go ahead and rally up our wolf. 9 damage. Oh, that was unnecessary. Why did I do that? I would have taken it out without rallying him. Oh well, I could have actually used that to buff up something else, but at this point it really doesn't matter. I mean, I do need to work on just basic math, I guess, and in these like hectic situations. So making mistakes like that against a good player is pretty bad, but in this particular case, it's obviously fine. I'm still learning. I mean, I really have not played that many games, and this is my first collectible card game I've ever played ever. Well, I remember back in like middle school, I played like one game of Magic the Gathering with a guy who had a deck, and I just played with some of the cards he had. That's literally the only other time I've played trading card game that I can remember, anyways. But anyhow, he's gonna. I hate these guys, man. This guy lobs a pile of goo, and it will just constantly cause your cooldown to go up by 1. So it's like you can almost never attack when you're getting hit by those goo cannons. All right, Ilthorn, I do not need that. Rallying, I could pop that for just just to finish things off here. I'm definitely going to take down this idol in the middle. We're going to use our Mangy to reset the cooldown. That's going to allow our Great Wolves to do the work. And so that one is dead, and that one's dead. So that's GG right there. So that is GG. Pretty easy game. Good for a start. But I want to give you guys something a little bit more than that. So hopefully this next game will be a little more challenging. All right, so let's leave the match here. Oh, man. I'd still have a lot of things to work up to in my deck. A lot of cards that I need to work on. I don't have it very optimized yet. There are some things that I want. I need another Rally. I need another Kinsfolk Brave. My structures aren't necessarily that great. I wouldn't mind having some Druid Burial Grounds, but I don't have any of those at all right now. Those seem to be just really annoying when I play against them. I don't think they're overly OP, but they can be just they can be almost like unbearable against another growth deck, because since I only do like 1 to 2 damage, he just heals it up every round and like put a bunch of units behind that. You get your wolves going, and it just becomes unstoppable if you can. I mean, because they'll just keep building up on you, and that's where the strength of the growth deck lies, is being able to just build up those units. But if you keep getting your stuff destroyed, you're going to have a lot of trouble. And, okay. So we are doing a standard beginning here with my Viatar. Hopefully he's not a growth deck and he's not going to pop out like a Mangy, or not a Mangy, but a Ragged with his haste to take me out on the first. That's the only thing I don't like about being first and having a Viatar, is if they have a Ragged that they can take me out with. That does get quite annoying. Let's see. I'm waiting on him to do a move here. Oh, I always forget to do that for some reason on the first time. I always forget to hit that refresh button to give him his turn. Anyways, let's give him the old GLHF. Being a good sportsman. You too. He's chatty. Very chatty. Look at that. All right. Let's see. What you got, man? It's only round 1. Shouldn't be taking that long. He hasn't even sacrificed for us. I guess he's trying to decide. He must have a lot of stuff that he wants to use. Ah, he's a growth. Please don't have a Ragged. Okay, good. Alrighty. So I'm probably going to get rid of this Frostbeard. I have him in my deck just for the case of like, oh, well, we got this 3. Rumble. I need to get rid of that. I don't ever use Rumble. I mean, I know there's going to be some decent uses for it, but it's just not something I really care about. In this particular case, I'll go ahead and use Frostbeard. I mean, it's the only 3 cost spell that I have. Hopefully, I can get it off. Like, almost never get an attack off with this guy, just because he's only got 1 health. I do hate the fact that, well, like, whenever I fight against Order, they have all these units that are like 1, they cost like 1 resource, and they have, like 7 stat on them, or like 6 stat on them. So they'll have, like the crossbowmen with like crap load of damage and health, or the spearmen are the worst, because you pretty much just kill yourself trying to kill them, and they have a lot of health. They have like 4 health. Worst. I hate it. I think that's really crappy. But that doesn't really matter. This is not Order deck I'm facing against. This is actually a growth. So let's see how he does. How he does. So far we're up at 3 resource, keeping it even. I really want to get an attack off with this guy before he's able to kill him. He did get that extra draw, so we should have more options in what he's going to lay down here, as well as what he's going to sacrifice. Whereas I've been playing a few things, so I'm actually already down to only one card, my Great Wolf, which I can't even use. I'm going to have to probably sacrifice it, to be honest, for either more cards or for extra resource. Damn, he got another sister. So he's going to have a huge deck ready to go. This guy is definitely not going to be short on cards, which is the exact opposite of where I'm at right now. And he's going to whip out a creature. Doesn't have any resources to use it yet. Oh, there we go. Another Viatar. So that should get me going with the resource count, but hard decision. Should I hold on to the Great Wolf, or should I go ahead and sacrifice it? I really do need to sacrifice it, but I also want it. I mean, I should be able to cast it next round, so I don't know. That's kind of a risky move. That might come back to bite me, not sacrificing that card, especially early on if you have no cards left. You need to get rid of them to get other stuff. So a bit of a risky play on my part. I mean, it is early on in the game. I should probably. I mean, I don't have anything to what am I trying to say? I don't have anything that's really pressing at the moment, as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, what is that? You put a little berserk on me? Frostbeard killed him. Death cap. It's increased by 2. So I'm gonna take damage. I don't really understand. I've never seen that card being used before, so that's the first time. Like I said, I mean, I played a few games, but there's still some cards that I'm not aware of. I don't know if I completely understand that. Like, when the cooldown gets to 0, you die, I guess. I mean, but I'm already at 0, so I don't know exactly what happened there. But he's still alive. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, so after he attacks, so that's what he did. He killed him. But the funny part is, I still got the attack off, which is really all I care about. I mean, it would be nice to keep him alive, but whatever. Anyhow, that's pretty good. You know, I got it down to 2 health at round 5. I mean, it's obviously not where I want to be completely, but whatever. Oh, there's the instant attack that's going to destroy my Ragged Wolf, unfortunately. 4 health. It's going to take me a little bit to get him. I'll get him on the next cooldown for my Great Wolf. Or let's see. I can buff that guy twice for damage, but that seems kind of silly. I can poison him, so I'll hit him once, and then he'll die eventually over the next couple of rounds. We'll go ahead and buff that guy up, but I will need to sacrifice some cards here. Whatever. I'll just hold on to it because I kind of want to buff up my Ragged Wolf, or sorry, my Great Wolf. Yeah, I'm playing very risky here, not getting rid of cards like this, and playing more in the moment, which this is assuming I can just keep destroying cards that he lays down. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. That's really what I want to do. If I can hold map control, essentially, and cause him to be unable to actually put down units, that'll be fine. But now that I'm only down to 1 real strong attacking unit, I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. Yeah, now he's actually moved out of the range of where I can attack. So if he wants, he can just jump back down, take out my Viatar. So I should move him out of the way, probably. I can move my Wolf up in order to try and get closer to attack him. But I don't know, I can leave him up there. He's going to die eventually anyways. So might just do that. If I buff this up, it's not necessary to take out this idol right now, but I don't know. I'm just at such a lack of cards. I don't know. I might regret this later, but I want to go ahead and move up so I can start destroying his guys up here. I want to get rid of that Great Wolf as soon as possible. Crap. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it might have been a good idea to go ahead and finish off that turret, even though it would have been a lot of overkill. I really feel like hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. You know, I swear to God, if this game gets to the point where I'm not able to finish off that idol, I'm going to be really sad by the decision I just made there. Ooh, no! Not that. Anything but that. Dude, I just spent all that time buffing him up. That was terrible. And see, that's where I made the wrong decision. He reversed my health, and that's a free kill for him. He gets 2 kills on that turn, and I got nothing. I didn't get his idol, and now he's like way ahead of me. He's got 3 units. I've got just a Viatar, and now the fact that I wasn't sacrificing cards puts me behind because he's got 3. I've only got 1. Now I can pop out my veteran here and do some damage to his Great Wolf. It won't kill him, unfortunately. But, I mean, I do need to do as much damage as possible. I'm going to have to kill him eventually. Oh, that's frustrating. He's going to be able to kill me as soon as I lay it down. I mean, I'll be able to do damage to him, and then he's going to come right back, take me down. I really need to start sacrificing cards. See, this is the part where I just made the wrong decisions. So next game, I'm just going to have to learn from that. And as appealing as it sounds, like, oh, this card is going to be great next turn. Like, if I'm down, you always need to be sacrificing cards early game, so that you can get your deck built up and your resource built up. So now I'm on a run from this guy, whereas earlier I was doing really well. So we're gonna put her there, our Gravehawk, in order to be kind of defensive. So he's gonna do some damage to my idol, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I've got his idols low already. I just need to build back up. That's the problem. If I didn't lose that Great Wolf, I would be in a really good position, because he wouldn't have been able to kill it. I just gave him a free kill, essentially. I should have expected some kind of spell to come out. I mean, obviously I didn't expect that one, but whew, rough. That's a hard lesson right there. That's a hard lesson. All right, so he's playing this guy. I need to get rid of that Kinsfolk Brave as soon as possible. I just don't have anything that I can do to get rid of it right now. And his Great Wolf is going to start being a problem. He can actually kill both of my guys with just that wolf. If he moves his Ragged out of the way, he can kill both my guys right now. Easy. So I feel like that's what is he doing? Why would he attack? I guess he's just gonna. No, he can't. Why would he do that? That's really silly on his part. That's just a really big mistake, in my opinion. Okay, so we can put Dryatic Power on our lady here in the front. That would protect her from getting destroyed. I think that's 3 damage. Yeah, that would protect her. I could put down a Sister of the Fox, which I need to get as many cards as I can. Vitality Well, that'd be nice, but oh wait, what the? No, that was a bad idea. Why did I do that? Oh well. I guess. Well, let's see. Well, yeah, he would have attacked and not killed it. Maybe it was smart, because I do like my Viatar, but I just feel like that Gravehawk could use the extra survivability to protect him. But if he protects himself, it's okay too. Alright, so Vitality Well and Veteran. Those are my options right now for the next round. I might need to sacrifice the Well. I feel like once he attacks me, he's just going to go through all my stuff anyways. So he's going to do 4 damage. That's going to go through. See, that's where I wish. That's where I should have put down the. That's where I should have put down the Dryatic thing. I would not have. I lost like all my stuff right there because of that. I would have only lost one. Well, I don't know. Maybe I guess it's the same result either way. Whatever, not a big deal. So Rally would be nice if I had units, but I do not. I could put the Well down. That would heal me back up a little bit more. Protect him just a bit. Man, he's just overwhelming. He's already at 5 units, and I really, this is where I need more resources. See, if I had like 7 resource, I could put down a Veteran and a Vitality Well, and that would heal me up, protect the Veteran, and I would be able to kill one of his units. So since I did not sacrifice for resources early on, I'm now stuck in this position. So oh well. So part of me learning any game, and hopefully you guys can kind of follow this, is like, I do make a lot of mistakes. I am pretty bad at like getting things right the first time, but the thing that I excel in, and the reason I'm good at usually the reason I'm good at like RTS games, which you haven't even seen me play any RTS games on my channel. I've never actually made videos of them, but I've always been a big fan of RTS games. Never really a fan of turn-based, but I do see an appeal in it. Oh god, that's gonna. Oh, jeez. Anyways, the reason I do well with most games is that I tend to reflect a lot on the mistakes that I make right away, and I'm really hard on myself. and I expect myself to make the right decisions, although I don't always. All right, we need to get rid of Rally because I have no units. We'll go ahead and put this guy down, and maybe just hope that I can get an attack off with him. I really don't know what else I can do. Maybe he'll be silly enough to attack my Thorns with his Veteran, or sorry, with his Brave. I wouldn't recommend that he does it, because he's better off doing it with the Great Wolf. Otherwise, he's just going to take 2 points of damage. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Man, see, this is where I'm coming back. It's coming back to bite me, man. I've got, even if I do start to come back here, why did he do that? He could have just done that with the Great Wolf to begin with. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, even if I do like start to make a comeback here, which I don't know how I'm going to, I still have like that extra bit of damage on those idols. Oh man, that Great Wolf lost. I'm still mad about that. That was literally like the worst thing I could have done in this game. That one move might be what loses the game for me, because right now I just can't deal with his units. All I've got down is a Brother Wolf. We're at round 12 with only 5 resource. He's only at 5 resource too, but he's got 6 cards in his deck. And so he has like whatever option he wants to play. I'm actually a little bit surprised he hasn't been sacrificing more resources. He could probably be ending this even faster than he already is. Alright, so that is going to be a dead idol right there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So that idol's going down right away. And this one's going to go down next round. So I'm pretty much over here. Yeah. I don't know what else I'm going to do. He only has to move his... Yeah, all he has to do is move it up. I can block it with a Brother of the Wolf. I need to sacrifice my Crimson Bull. I got to do it. Yep, got to do it. And let's put a Sister of the Fox. That'll help block just a little bit more. Give me an extra card. Gravehawk, great. That'll be an extra layer of blocking. But right now, all I'm doing is just barely hanging in. Like, I can't actually fight back. All I'm doing is just delaying the inevitable. I don't think I can win this at this point, but I'm just going to see where it goes. I'm going to see what happens. See what happens. Let me take a drink of water. Okay. So he's going to do all but 1 damage, and then the next turn, his wolf will finish me off. All of his units are up. Yeah, there's like literally no way I can stop that I can think of. I don't think so. Well, I can attack with my Wolfman here. I can stop him from doing damage to nothing. I guess. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. I can put down a Gravehawk for all the good that's going to do me. Block for 3 damage. I'll have a 3 damage shield here against the 5 damage wolf, which still is going to finish me off. I gotta just find something else. That's all I got. Frostgale. Yeah, that's it. That's nothing I can do, man. It all came down to that one mistake. So, anyways, I am enjoying this game. There's definitely room for improvement as far as like the number of cards, but we are in beta, so I'm not even gonna hold that against them. I'm looking forward to them fixing up the chat system a little bit better. I was looking around in the chat areas. It's really hard to talk to people. There's no private messaging, no friends list yet, but I did read a post on their Reddit that they are working on that. So I think if they just continue adding cool cards to this game, they start getting to 300-400 cards, something like, up 500, and you start opening up all these different deck strategies. Because right now there's really not a lot. There's a decent amount, even with the amount of cards. What the hell? He just quaked me. Oh, okay, just so I can finish it off quickly. But anyways, that's it. So lots of stuff, but for now, that's going to be it for my daily game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you around next time. This is Kobe Cheese. Peace out.